After watching a recent Champions League match day, no, not that Champions League, this Champions League, I decided I wanted to experience CCL fever live. What's CCL fever, you might ask? It's that feeling you get every year around this time that maybe, just maybe, this year could be the year an MLS team wins it. See, here's the thing about Concacaf Champions League. Mexican teams dominate, and it's where MLS teams go to die. In fact, Mexican teams have won 16 out of the last 20 editions of the tournament, and an MLS team hasn't won since LA Galaxy won in 2000. As an insecure MLS fan, I want nothing more than my league to be validated by once again returning to the top of the region. After seeing New York Red Bulls win 2-0 away to Club Tijuana in the first leg of their quarterfinal matchup, I boarded a plane to New York, anxious to get my first taste of continental competition and to watch the return leg live from Red Bull Arena. I dropped off my bag to where I'm staying. I'll hop on this train, hang out around Red Bull Arena for 5 hours, I guess. I'll let you know what happens. So obviously, I'm not in New Jersey. I decided to take the PATH train all the way into New York. One of the things I want to do here too is figure out how long it actually takes to get from New York City to Red Bull Arena. So I'll let you know how long it takes me to get to Red Bull Arena. You gotta warm up, gotta stay caffeinated. It's cold out here. So I made it. It wasn't actually too bad. I think it was like a 30-minute train ride in total. Red Bull Arena is right here. I'm gonna go over and check it out. The stadium's pretty impressive. So it's about 2 hours to kick off. I just did my first lap around the stadium. It's not hard to get to from the train station. Train station's right there. So I'm gonna head up on top of this parking garage, see if I can get a decent shot of Red Bull Arena. Oh, I wait. It's not bad so far. Since we last talked, I've been just walking around the stadium. It's about an hour and a half to kick now. I bought a scarf from Viking Army. It says New York is red. So now I'm going to take the train. I'm going to go see Garden State Ultras in Newark. So I'm headed to meet these guys at their pub. I just got to Newark Penn Station, and then we're going to do a walk to the match. It's about 7 o'clock, so it's about an hour before kick. Looking forward to it. So I made it in. I walked to the match with Garden State Ultras. There's only a few of them, but they're cool guys. Turnout's pretty low. MLS has struggled so much in this competition, I gotta root for the US team. Just for this one game, go Red Bulls. So one thing that the Garden State Ultras were telling me is that when they were banned, they got everything taken away. They got their capo stand taken away, their banners taken away, everything's gone. And he says they've actually grown in membership. He said people like to be part of a band group. You can see the Garden State Ultras. Because there they are. They don't have anything. It's about 15 minutes, 10 minutes to kick. There's probably a total of 1,500 people here maybe. 200 Mexicans. Most of which are underneath me, so that should be good. Let's see if they get loud. They also all couldn't believe that I flew in just for this match. It's my first Champions League match. I don't care if there's 500 people here. I'm predicting 3-1 Red Bulls. 2 Wright Phillips goals. They advance to the semifinals. We're underway. First minute. Tijuana just hit the crossbar first minute. First 10 minutes, it looks like Tijuana are the club that don't care. They're not really attacking much. Red Bulls have had most of the possession. They just hit the bar. So both teams have hit the bar now. Still 0-0, 10th minute. And just as I say that, Tijuana goes up 1-0. They just scored 1-0 Tijuana. That changes things. Now they have an away goal. It's 2-1 on aggregate. was headed upstairs to kind of change where I was sitting, and look at this view. If it ever focuses.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee is issuing a yellow card to Club Tijuana's.
This guy's trying to find his exact seat. I think it's hilarious. There's plenty of options, bro. So this is as high as you can get up and high as you can get in Red Bull Arena. It's nice up here. It's cold as balls up here. It's ridiculously cold. Xolos just hit the bar again. This is not good for Red Bulls. That was almost a wonder goal. 23rd minute, 1-0. You know when the stadium's so empty that the 500 people in the supporters group sounds really loud? It's literally 32 degrees out here. It might be below freezing, but they have their shirts off. Red Bull take the lead back on aggregate 3-1. Extend their lead, rather. It's a good game so far.
Just me and homeboy up here. He looks cold. We're chilling.
One of the ushers just randomly handed me a ticket to go downstairs as soon as the quarter section, so that'll be nice to get some footage down there. I'm leaving up there, it's way too cold. I think if Red Bull can get into halftime with a 1-1 game, they'll take it. South Ward are going crazy. Halftime, 1-1. They're going to attack the South Ward next half, so I'm excited for that. I would say it's about 25% of the fans here are for Tijuana, or they're at least Mexican, and they're whistling, so they're making a lot of noise.
Look at this. I can't believe it. Let's see if we can get more goals in that first half. First half was exciting. They got a lot of work to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. In the game.
Beginning of the second half. Xolos coming out firing. Hope they don't say the P word. Oh, they said the P word. I'm wrapped up like a nun right now. Right, Phillips is in on goal. Oh, dispossessed. Red Bulls look a lot better. I think they're going to have no trouble advancing here. Red Bulls, they're definitely advancing now. The first MLS team through against the Liga MX team this year, representing, and they might get a third. Red Bull score a third. It's a new signing, Kaku, on another assist from Ray Phillips, but that goal was great from Kaku. He pointed to the badge. I don't know how he can love it that much. It's only his second game for the team. 3-1 Red Bull, 5-1 on aggregate. This game is getting cold. Announced attendance of 6,663. I don't personally believe it. Predicting 3-1 Red Bulls. That's it. 5-1 on aggregate. Red Bulls win. First MLS team to advance here. It's not bad. Support was great. I can't believe they took their shirts off. It's 32 degrees out. There were only 6,000 people here, but tell Tijuana can suck it. There we go. That's it. Yo, so it's the next day. I had a great time last night. To score 5 goals in 2 games like Red Bull did on Tijuana is a big deal, especially considering Tijuana have only given up 9 goals in Liga MX as a whole this season. So to score 5 on them in 2 games shows where we are as a league. And when you see Toronto beating Tigres, and we'll see what happens with Seattle tonight, but that could potentially be 3 out of the 4 semifinalists from Concacaf Champions League from MLS. And when you're competing with a league like Liga MX like that, I think it shows where we're at. And people respect that league throughout the world. They have a lot of good players in the league. So if we're competing with them, it brings up our level. So, but going back to Red Bull Arena, I think it's a great place. I think the train ride's easy. I think this club is as New York as it gets. The supporters are great. To hear the Garden State Ultra story, to hear what they're going through. The club obviously banned them. I didn't want to film a lot of my conversation with them, but I did get a few clips of walking to the match. People want to be part of a group like that, and I think it brings an atmosphere to the stadium. Anyway, the South Ward in general making a lot of noise. What they lacked in numbers throughout the stadium, they made up for with their noise. New York's definitely red. So if anyone watching has any suggestions or ways I can improve the video, things like that, let me know. I'm gonna fly back to Orlando and get warm. For now, see ya.